going on. I really hope it's not like my PS5 or something. Um, I'm not really sure because my other games were not doing this. Alright, sorry. I was just seeing maybe if I deleted a couple things off my memory, if that might help. So we'll see. I have another game that I was... Yeah, welcome back, Spaz. I appreciate you coming back. Sorry, I have no idea why it's crashing. Like I said, I did just delete a couple things, hoping I needed some more space on my PS5. But if this keeps crashing, I did just get this weird looking horror game that looks like 1920s Mickey Mouse kind of horror, and so I might stream that. I don't know anything about it. I would be going in completely blind, so that's when you're going to see the seriously bad gaming. This is just seriously bad streaming because it keeps crashing. Alright, so here's where we crashed before. Yes, it did, thank goodness. Hopefully we don't crash again at this point. It should autosave. Thank goodness. Here's the story.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded, but they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death, so I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, My work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damned smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Interesting. Speaking of cheating death, cardiology went well today.
This hurts so bad.
I bet.
I can hardly breathe.
I cannot imagine getting shot and just going, I'm going to get out of bed. Let's just save just for the goodness of it. And I think it's weird that Pervitin, so for anybody that doesn't know what Pervitin is, that's not how they spelled it in real life, but during this time period, that was an amphetamine that was created and commonly taken.
The ceremony is today, so I need a suitable dress.
So I think it's just a little bit strange that she's got it in her room when her mom is taking it. I don't know.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away. Looks like Mother has been here all night with me, or rather, with Martha. She even left her medication behind. She can't live without that now.
And we gotta find the key to Martha's box. It's somewhere. Let's see what else is.
No, my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right. The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died, but thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky.
Dubai?
And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods.
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this. It's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, doctor, for everything. Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
There's my bag. Thank God.
Oh my goodness, thank God, my bag.
Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there.
Let's do a tarot reading first.
I have to see beyond appearances. There are those who betray me and speak ill of me, but someone will know how to give me the right advice.
No, you can't. Girl, gotta have her bag. Yeah, I did say the beginning of the game. But the bag is your inventory, so yeah, you kind of have to have it. Let's just go ahead and save. I don't trust this game anymore. Andrew. Do you think she's just begging for dinner? Okay. You'll be fine. We'll
July
in a minute.
19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
Okay. Did you set a timer or anything?
No.
How long has her food been soaking?
Probably 5 minutes.
Did we do this? Yeah, we did this page already. Yeah, it usually needs a little bit longer than that. Oh, Lapo's letter.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934.
Come on. Can you pick that
He
up,
knew he was
please?
in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Look at her. This is what she's been doing every day when you're at work. See, look, she will start biting and throwing my blankets around. It's funny, but should not be encouraged. Oh Lord, here we go. My things. Okay, so we did that. We have to say goodbye to our sister. Okay, from Lapo's message, we need to call the number 6934. Oh, it's locked. We can't use the phone still.
In La Romola, and once again General Kay's family has come under fire. Now it is the life of her sister.
When it's not too sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well.
It is only by the grace of God that the girl is alive. The anti-fascist political motive appears to be the only reason behind the cowardly act. The New Zealand troops are advancing slowly. After the Battle of Poggibonsi, on the 18th, they are still far from the Travanelli found.
General Edict Kay.
Oh yes, we did read that earlier.
There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened.
Whoa. Oh no, don't crash.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth. New ordinance ban on the use of bicycles. Over the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law. Even in Florence, the war is beginning to be felt. Supplies are starting to run out. Bread may only last a few more days. Prices are rising dramatically. Meat can now be found for 100 to 140 lira per kilo. The gas has been cut and there is no coal. The Battle of Tuscany. German operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city. I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Hello? Mum? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh, my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh, my God. Julia, my little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady. even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny. Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
Okay. There was a 6934.
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due.
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich Kay has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph, town on fire, to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do. I don't even know the first thing about all this. What were you thinking, Lapo? To cut the cable, I will need sharp scissors. Tailor scissors should be fine.
I think I already picked up the scissors. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady. Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1. I must re-invoke her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off. 3. I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it. 4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed.
6593.
Not now.
Ooh, tacos sound good. Six nine three eight. Okay, so it looks like since most of the telephone calls aren't working, that we're gonna go cut the cable for the partisans. We have to go say goodbye to Martha, but it all right.
The German tank! I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going, so it must be the right one. Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns.
Yeah, I bet I would not feel comfortable climbing up that pole like that.
The box is empty. The telegraph would have been installed nearby. The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins. I have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Okay.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Hmm. I wonder what the correct phrasing is. Tone. Oh. Okay. Tink. I think I see what I did. I can't believe I did that. Tink Road.
I'll add over at the end to
Oh
make
my
it clear that I
gosh.
have finished.
No. I don't have the best eyesight, so this looks real small. The lines look real thin to me. Where is it? There we go.
Damn it. I got the length of the sound wrong. I'll try this word again from the beginning.
Jesus.
Damn it again. I need to be more careful about the length of the sound.
Yeah, I heard something about that a minute ago. Why can I never find the right words? Where is it at? There it is.
They are asking me to find a map of the defensive line. There is one in my father's study.
Well, that door was open earlier, that's for sure. Did we already read the daily newspaper? Oops. No, I'm pretty sure that we did. It says that we did in that objective there.
That's it. Hopefully the image comes out clearly.
Yeah, and just wait until you see what happens in a little while downstairs. I guess we probably need to... Okay, yeah, we're going to develop the SS hat to get that done with. Oops. That's the first time I've ever missed one, and that's obviously because I looked away. Oh, I guess it didn't matter that I didn't stop it in time. That's wild. I don't know if I need to do that again and do it on time. It didn't say, like, that it messed it up, but I know that that's supposed to be in the green. Do you think that it was fine?
Yeah.
Well, then why would it... Okay. You know what? It's not right because she didn't say anything about it. Usually she makes a comment. So I think if she doesn't make a comment, we'll see. I'm going to go back and try again. That's the first time I've ever missed it, but it's literally because I looked at the dog.
The print should be fine like this. You can see detail clearly.
So clearly. It's so clear.
4K.
Yeah. I forgot what year this was supposed to take place. That scared me for a second. I thought that was the dog growling. I was like, whoa, she's never been so ferocious in her life. Okay. It's not hard to get it clear. It's definitely not difficult process doing the pictures. They don't even make you be super exact. Like that, I can see that it's off, but I just want to see if she says something if I stop the immersion on time, because I don't think she said anything last time. Maybe it's because I stopped the immersion when it was still in the white and not in the red. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Don't touch the controller when it starts to glitch out. Alright. Oh. Leave the photo near the stream. Let's go to the stream, y'all. Oof.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Got a flat. Yeah, I mean, I know that, but some of the yes, because this is during World War II. Six nine three eight. Let's try Donatello. I mean, I guess her dad's a German commander, so that's not very sweet.
Not at all.
I have nothing to say to Donatello at the moment. Before speaking with him, I have to get a few
See,
things straight.
it's that I walked by the telephone and it said 6978. And it said, I'm not sure that you've noticed certain symbols and things that have been throughout the game yet, then. I will text you about that. 6978. There's some certain symbols that will be coming up soon as well that are the ones I'm talking about. If she says she has nothing to say to these people, I'm going to be annoyed by that prompt to say you can now call people.
Governor headquarters for the officers of San Casciano. How can I help?
Okay, let's get that.
Here's the bicycle pump.
That's why we're doing what we're doing right now. We're doing what we're doing right now to help the anti-fascists. I don't know if it's cool to say that word on YouTube and stuff. Can you say it?
Yeah, you can. Well, we're gonna
Are you
find
sure?
out.
I don't want to find out.
I'm pretty sure we're good.
Spaz says that you can say, like, pretty much anything you want as long as it's flagged adult content, but I know there's certain things that are taboo, like, I don't think I'm supposed to talk about my medicine, for example. Is it right here? I thought it was on the other side of the bridge, but I don't want to be wrong. What is that? What is Spaz saying?
Just goat images.
They're what?
Goat images.
Oh, I can't see that, Spaz. All it says on... It's so funny because I'm trying to drive this bike and, like, talk and read at the same time. I can't see that. All it said was on my screen, it just said goat, 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 image, goat, image, goat, image, goat, image. So I was like, what is happening? I thought it was on the other side of this, not down here. Like, we do want to go down
I came
here,
here to
but
fish when
later.
I was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too.
I don't know where we're going. Yeah, I think it's just that my TV screen, because I can see you on my TV screen. I think my TV screen just can't. Okay, so that's as far as we can go. Oh, what's... Oh, that's the back of the freaking house. I'm a dork. I ran all the way back here for nothing. But also, it said to leave the... Oh my goodness. It said to leave the thingy by the river or something, isn't it? Leave the photo near the stream. I mean, I'm near the stream, but I thought there was like a place to leave the photo. Oh my gosh. Why doesn't somebody tell me that I've just had a bit too much today? I must not have taken the bike far enough. But this is a stream. I just thought there was a building right on the other side of the stream. Oh. Turning this ancient bike around is going to be... Whoa. Whoa. Okay. There we go. So it's got to be like here.
According to Nanny, this was an old windmill. It has been abandoned for as long as I can remember, and it has always given me the creeps. Tuscans. Throughout Italy, the people are fighting against the German invaders. Over a third of Italy has already been liberated from this loathed invader. We know that you are doing a lot to prevent the Germans from strengthening their power over you. The day of your liberation is approaching. Your freedom is certain. Your region is of the utmost importance in this war of liberation. Hinder the Germans by refusing to cooperate with them in any way. Transport is essential for the German troops and their supplies. Your region is the center of the transport network south of the Apennines. The triangle of La Spezia, Florence, Livorno is of great importance to the Germans and their hope to maintain a yoke over Italy. Tuscans, double your efforts. The day of liberation is fast approaching. Unite and do your utmost to speed up your liberation. There we go. The photo is where they requested. I have placed the photo where requested, so I need to find the right words to communicate it. Oh, and of course, I need to remember the code word. No, another mistake. I need to focus more and think less. I need maximum concentration and complete mental silence.
Honestly,
I'll never
I
do
find
this.
Morse code to be truly annoying. Like, this part of the game could have been done. A different way. It doesn't take brain power when you have like that weird graph thing in front of you that's supposed to be telling you what to do, but oh my lord. Oh my gosh. All right. Place. Flag.
No, something's wrong. Better try again.
Oh, wait, what's... What? Okay, so place. Flag. That can't be right, can it?
That makes no sense.
No, it sure don't. There we go.
Maybe there's a better way to put it.
I think I figured it out. uh, mm, I think it might be. Oops. Yeah, that would make more sense.
They have worked out the position of the tank. I should confirm that I've understood their message with received.
This is where I thought that one part came in. Okay, so flag.
No, something's wrong. Better try again.
Okay. That can't be right. Okay. That- Please, flagpole. I know people are like, do something. I'm not good with the Morse code. Please, flagpole light.
That makes no sense.
Then that can't be right. PZZ. BND. PL. LC. CLO. Yeah, no, that can't be correct. Okay, so maybe okay, so I did Google it and it looks like I'm trying to do this part too early or something. That's what I am understanding. Is that I shouldn't even be doing that part till chapter 11? But that doesn't make any sense why they would set the game up in a way that, you know, use the telegraph, see?
It's just how Germans work.
What?
I said that's just how Germans work.
I will need an object that connects the world to mine. Okay, so we need to go to the lake, it looks like, and... Oh, it says the tripod I used for the self-portrait, so let's go get that, the tripod.
I was afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
I should have gone the other way, but I guess this way works too. Or no, this is perfect. The tripod is right here.
A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures. I have found what I need to take infrared photos.
It must be foggy. So it looks like the only thing we can do right now is go say goodbye to... Oh. We need to go say goodbye to Martha. Coco!
Poor little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side.
Why do I think that that crow is still around here somewhere? Let's see. Let's pick up the sparrow.
Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her. Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes. There's only a few signatures from my funeral. If people had known that it was actually Martha, there would have been far more. I'm sorry that I took this from you too. Commune of San Casciano, Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part 3. Series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Julia Kay has died, resident of Villa Perchabaya, born in La Romola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Erich Kay and Irene Kay, Don Attilio D. will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto M., who will look after the burial in the cemetery of La Romola. Telephone number 6537. The official state civil service. General Galeazzo T.
Just for funsies, let's do a manual save. Let's go. Follow this bird. This was totally here earlier. We walked through here earlier a couple of times. Wait. Is she gonna... Okay. We should comment on it first.
Dress? It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the lake. In fact, it is torn. It must be my mother's. My goodness. I started to suspect that Mummy could have been involved in Martha's murder. Lost in these thoughts, hours passed, and I completely forgot about the funeral. When I realized it was evening, they were already carrying the coffin towards the cemetery. She never loved me, I knew that well, but I would never have believed that. Had it been her? I struggled to believe it, but it made so much sense. At the lake, she must have thought Martha was me because she was convinced that I was dead.
Just some German soldiers carrying a coffin. Nothing to see here.
When the funeral ended, I felt an irresistible urge to play. I loved music. I started playing without thinking about the possible consequences. I didn't care anymore. I needed to feel alive, to exist again.
What's going on here? Julia? Is that you? No, it's not possible. Martha's never played. She's deaf, yet... No. This is madness. My God. So, Martha? I understand now. You can get all of the attention, right? You were jealous, weren't you? Because she was a wonderful girl and you're just a useless little slut. How did you manage to convince her? I get it now. But she talked to me. No, it doesn't make sense. I will have you locked up in an asylum. You hear? That's enough. You will pay for what you've done, you cursed lunatic. They will torture you to reveal the monsters in your head.
Her words were as sharp as blades. I tried to tell her that it wasn't me. I showed her the photos I developed that proved my innocence. But she grew all the more angry, calling me crazy, and then she began to hit me with everything she had at hand. I closed my eyes as more darkness began to take over in me. Memories came flooding back, not memories of actual past events, but more so of feelings I had when I was little. They were scary. They were the fears of a little girl. Despite what had happened, I went walking in the woods early the next morning to meet the lady. The evening before, my father had tried desperately to console me.
Talk to me, Julia. You know I love you. I just want to understand what happened. I am happy you are alive. Even if we have lost Martha, your mother was just in shock. She didn't want to hurt you.
I don't know what I'm hoping to find, but what else can I do? I will hopefully see if one of these graves is hiding something. I hope that the infrared film will show me. I'm going to make it. It will all change eventually. But luck will not be my ally, and everything will be very difficult.
Okay. So we are up on the diary. I'm assuming we now need to go develop the photograph. Yes. I think this is just like an overlook or something. Kind of a odd random way to just cut that off. Excuse me for a moment. I don't know why, but I enjoy developing the photos in this game. That's so ridiculous, I think. Like, it should be the most boring part. I always wanted to learn how to do it, but I've never just had a room that I could dedicate to something like this.
There's the grave I've been searching for, the spirit of a prisoner. Just like the White Lady, he's
Why is
trapped
he
in this
naked?
world, but they can no longer meet one
He
another.
needs clothes.
Evil is separating them.
So, let's see. I will need an object. Well, that's showing... a circle around the telegraph as well. But it's not letting me progress on that for some reason. Find the correct grave. So the one with the cross. Sometimes I want to sing while I play things. I probably do that when I play alone a lot, but I will not torture your ear holes with that.
If I wear this, it should allow me to make contact with her. With this object, she'll have to hear me, I have no doubt. I am missing the element that connects my world to that of the White Lady. Oh, the lake. Of course. Why didn't I think of it sooner? The dress that I threw in the bushes that cursed day. It's been sitting beside the lake for a few days now, in a world that is both mine and hers.
Spaz hasn't said anything in a while. Maybe she left. Finally, I think we made it to the... Oh, I thought we were... Oh, there it is.
Here it is. I hope it works. Now that I have everything I need to communicate with the lady, I can finally go to the island.
Okay, so... Yes, there's this other game that I want to play today called Bad Cheese. And it looks like an old school Mickey Mouse, like sort of bendy life, but maybe not totally like that. It definitely looks weird. The motor's pretty loud.
This little boat is Nanny's husband's pride and joy. He used to take me fishing in it many years ago. I don't understand why Mother never wanted me and Martha to use it.
Are we ready to meet the white lady?
A roll of film. It's the one that I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body. It should contain shots from before that moment. With a bit of luck, one of the shots has captured the moment of Martha's murder. I will then finally have an answer. Was it really Mummy? I will develop it as soon as I can, but now it's time to speak with the White Lady. I will wear her lover's cross to draw her to me. A lock of my hair to enter into her world. I will use the tarot cards to communicate with her. The first 10 will be used like I did with Nanny. Once 2 cards have been chosen, it should begin.
You camouflage yourself in the woods to approach me. You blend in with the water to make yourself known. You wish to communicate with me through the energy of symbols. You use my pain to summon me. You are very bold. You call upon me for knowledge that I do not possess. For answers I do not have. I am only a vessel, like water, like air, a vessel to move and breathe.
It worked. Now I need to choose 2 cards. Here we go.
You do not have control of yourself. There is a dark figure inside you. The wounds are feeding it. It will do things you do not like. It will use your desires, your guilt, the darkest parts of your conscience. You will no longer be able to tell light from darkness. In sorrow, the difference is so subtle. You are alone, and you will remain alone. Memories are abandoning you. They are your only true companions. Now they take the place of your happy childhood, and they may return to keep you company. Part of our soul embraces the people we love. It is then torn away from us when these people disappear. The wound is deep and it cannot heal. Faith vacillates. Death causes fear. But the church is a safe place. It is home and mother to its children. Faith is the light. Do not lose it. Finding it again is almost impossible. I lost it in sorrow, and without time, I am lost in the dark. I can sense that you want to know who did it, but I do not have the answer. You must find it yourself. Do not ever try to enter through the front door if you wish to reach the heart. Your twin sister might have the answer you are looking for. Even after death, we leave traces of ourselves, don't we? Everything is indefinite if you look at the essence of things. The daughter, the house, the mother. The daughter comes from the mother's house, then makes herself a home and becomes a mother. This cycle is broken. To undo the knot, find the sun. He is the original sin reflected on you. The one who gave you the light wishes to take it back. She wants control. Bit by bit, she is crumbling your life. You have to stop her.
Speaking with the White Lady confused me even more, but at least now I have this key. July 16th. Dear sister, I entrust my secrets to this letter. If you are reading it, things have gone as I thought they might, and I am no longer there with you. First of all, I am not deaf, and I never was. Mother scared me when we were little, so I decided not to speak or listen anymore. It worked. In fact, Mother began to love me. They also found a scientific explanation for my deafness. Neurological damage caused by excessive pressure exerted by the twin during pregnancy progressively led to hearing loss. And like that, my decision was also transformed into a fault of yours. So I must put it right. Do I have any other secrets? Unfortunately, yes, but a letter is too cold for such matters. Now that you know that I can speak, please go to the dark room. I have a hidden recording. Listen to it and you will hear my voice. Farewell, Martha. Why all of this madness, Martha? What else have you been hiding from me? You deprived me of your voice for more than 15 years. I can't wait to hear it now. There is nothing here. Nor here.
Hi, Julia. I know that this will seem absurd, but this is me and this is my voice. We're equals in this sense, too. Well, it's obvious, really. I've basically always spoken, and you were my voice. I'm going to meet my fate, so I don't want there to be any more secrets between us. I have to tell you that I'm pregnant, Julia. I'm pregnant with Lapo's baby. We had sex, and I never had the courage to tell you. I was so afraid of hurting you. I'm so ashamed. And now, how can I ever bring this child into the world? The baby is starting to show. Could you tell? That's why I'm no longer getting undressed in front of you. But for how much longer can I hide it? Yesterday, you asked me to go to the lake together early in the morning. You, the sleepyhead. Early. I asked you to switch beds with me, like we used to when we were little girls. I got up at dawn and didn't wake you. I put on one of your dresses. I wrote a card to Mother telling her that it was you who was pregnant, not me, and to come and see at the lake. I left it on the desk in her room. wrote a card to Mother telling her that it was you who was pregnant, not me, and to come and see at the lake. I left it on the desk in her room. Then I felt the need to talk to you, and I remembered the recorder in the dark room. I will go to the lake alone and act as you. I will tell her everything you never had the courage to tell her. I will be your voice. I know how much she's made you suffer over the years. Unlike you, I remember all of the harm she has done to you, and it is my fault. Take my place, sister. You will live a better life, and I will be able to rest in peace, knowing that I at least tried to put right what I have done wrong. I will go now. My last memory will be the image of you sleeping peacefully.
Hi, Julia. I was upset, unbelievably upset. July 16th, that cursed day. Martha didn't wake me up. Martha wasn't there, and we were supposed to go to the lake together. She even made her bed, which was unusual. I thought Mother woke up early, despite her medication, and asked her to do something. It was late. Martha hadn't woken me up as we had agreed, and I always overslept. There was a dress missing from my wardrobe. I simply decided to go out and take the photographs by myself without Martha. It was a foggy morning, but it was no longer dawn. It was a sign of something terrible. My mother had killed her beloved Martha with her own hands. I had then taken her place, usurping the throne of her affection. She would have never forgiven me. I had real reason to be afraid. I searched for one of Daddy's pistols to defend myself. What a stupid little girl I was. In spite of everything, that roll of film still needed developing. Even if it didn't prove she was guilty. I also wanted to search for proof of Martha's pregnancy. I mustn't care about what people think. Or fear will prevent me from facing the music. It will be very difficult to recover from the mental collapse. Destiny is inevitable. The end waits for us. July 21st. Lapo is dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. These are soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the White Lady, or so I believe. The line between reality and dreams is becoming less and less clear to me. I thought a lot about her words, but they didn't shed any light on my assumptions. They kept ringing in my mind. Maybe I will understand when the time comes. Now I know for certain that it was Mummy who killed Martha, when she thought that she was me. Only a week ago, all of this would have seemed impossible. I just need to find the proof, so she can pay for what she has done.
Almost 5 German divisions faced the troops of the 8th Army. Units of an Indian division crossed the River Pesa on a vast front, and they advanced 2 kilometers south of Monte Lungo. Meanwhile, the New Zealand units have reinforced their
400
positions
ISO
that run
film.
from San
It
Michele
comes into its
to
own
La
shooting
Romola.
clouds and
Near La
indoors.
Romola, the Michelangelesque villa of the E family, where General K was staying, was bombed by the artillery. Luckily, the general and his family were not in the house at the time of the attack, and once again La Romola has been the site of graphic barbarity. A farm was stormed and animals were stolen and killed. Nobody has claimed responsibility for yet another act of senseless vandalism. But at the scene, an anti-German propaganda flyer was found. This is the civilization that our comrades are proposing.
telegram. I'll leave it in the letterbox. Have a good day.
Another telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late? The New Zealanders conquer Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Fili Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni. Bombings. Damage caused by the bombings between Florence and Siena continues to increase. After the disaster at Poggibonsi, rubble and power cuts are the order of the day. Attack on Hitler. After an attack carried out by a group of traitors, Hitler's words are, "In having escaped, I see a sign of the duty incumbent on me to continue my work." The New Zealanders conquer Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Fili Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni. Sabotage of the phone lines in La Romola. Telephone cables have been cut, causing danger to general safety. Any damage to the information service facilities is punishable by death. Dear Mrs. Irene K., following your call, we have received a telegram from Dr. D. Your request has been accepted. As soon as the police station issues authorization, we will send for the girl. While we wait, to avoid the girl taking any extreme actions, as per the fears you have expressed, we ask that you trust in the advice of her treating physician. I thank you for your generous and charitable donation to our institution. Director S. Volterra Psychiatric Hospital. Telephone 0782. Now that she has discovered everything, she wants to lock me up in an asylum. Or maybe even worse. She wants to kill me and have everyone believe it was suicide. She is preparing all the finer details. I have placed the photo where requested, so I need to find the right words to communicate it. Oh, and of course, I need to remember the code word. Maybe there's a better way to put it. They have worked out the position of the tank. I should confirm that I've understood their message with received. There's a weapons cache in the woods. In my woods. Okay, I will search for it. Let's respond received again. Okay, so after I've been there, I will place a flag on the telephone pole near the house. They will then know that I have accomplished the task. Easy peasy. Oh no, the fence has been destroyed. This old culvert used to be covered in bushes. Someone must have worked in it recently. Tunnel? Here? It wasn't there when I was younger, I'm sure of it. There's been a whole world underneath us this whole time. When was this place built? I didn't know it even existed. This place gives me the creeps. This must be a dormitory, but no one is here. Who knows why? Dear Brunhilde, the heat here is killing me. We have been trapped inside the tunnel. It seems that Command are preparing for something big, but they are not telling us what. The other day we went out on patrol and accidentally shot a young girl. I will carry the weight of this guilt for the rest of my life. I love you always. The hope of seeing you again is what keeps me going. T. The soldier who shot me, he thinks I'm dead. I don't feel any resentment. We are all hurting so much. This telephone doesn't work. Oh, it's probably because I cut that line. I will hang this on top of the pole next to my house. That will confirm these tunnels are in the area. My mission will then be complete. The way out. Let's find out how to unlock this gate. I will pull the gate closed so nobody notices that someone was here, but it will remain unlocked. I have done everything they asked of me. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. I hope I made the right choice. Martha is in the family crypt. That place is scary. I don't remember, but Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids, to see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would ever go further than the first 2 steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must be frightened. The crypt is here. Not now. Let's hope the caretaker isn't around. That man gives me the creeps. This door is locked, but I must get in. Maybe I can find something around here to break the lock. These are perfect for breaking the lock. I should hurry before the caretaker comes back. Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right. Enough. I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do with my life now? I want to end it, but not without taking a few Germans down with me. You won't see me anymore, but you will hear about me. Long live the resistance. Viva Italia. Instructions for the automatic telephone machine. For example, if you wish to call the number 0573, pick up the telephone from the hook and bring the receiver to your ear. You will hear a continuous tone. Firstly, place your index finger in the hole displaying the number 0. Turn the disc clockwise until it stops. Let the disc return freely to its resting position. Repeat the same steps for the numbers 573. I can see why we were scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place. May God forgive me for what I'm about to do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me. It was true. Martha was pregnant. Pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone. Who knows why? Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time together. I love you, Martha.
Doctor, I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Even our own dear Don Attilio seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for the girl.
I fear that nothing will make her better. Her father doesn't want to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments in specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that all too well. You cannot possibly want this for your daughter.
Of course I don't. But what can I do? She is a danger to herself, to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts. I'll wait for her here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dark room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her. But I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. We'll see you later.
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of this. I will make her talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear. She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter. I would make too much noise and wake her up. I would make too much noise and wake her up. I would make too much noise and wake her up. I would make too much noise and now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. Dear God, what have I done? She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the world will believe me now? They will take me to the mental asylum. Those rolls of film are my only hope. So that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could have guessed. My God, sooner or later more bombs will land here. Then everything will come to an end. Damn, the power is out. It's impossible to develop that roll of film now. At least now I finally have the keys to my old room. But why was it locked in the first place? Finally, I can enter my room. The puppet theatre. I loved it when I was a child. It's like being a child all over again. I used to play with the puppets by reenacting what was happening in my life. To clear my mind. I want to do it again. At the beginning of any puppet act, there was always the legend of the White Lady. Otherwise, the scenes I was reenacting were worthless. According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. A lover's nightly tryst by the lake. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her. Ah, what a beautiful moon tonight. My love is not here yet. I'll wait. You're here at last. What's going on? Why are you acting weird?
I know you kissed another.
I would never do that. I love you.
I love you too much. The thought of you with another drives me insane. That's why you have to die. What did I do to you?
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, takes the life of a young woman whenever events take her back to that sad day. Help! Help me! Now I can begin. First of all, let's clarify what happened the night before the cursed 16th of July. Do you want to come with me to the lake tomorrow? I want to take some photos. Let's go at dawn. Mummy sleeps heavily anyway. You know she's been taking that medicine. Wake me up! Did you see Lapo yesterday? I saw him leave the barn. Weren't you there? Sure, great idea. Yes, it happened like this. Then in the morning, Martha went to the lake pretending to be me to show her pregnancy. She knew Mother was going to follow her down. Now I can only guess what happened when they met at the lake. Hello, Mummy.
Hi, Julia.
What do you want from me?
How dare you talk to me like that?
I'm sorry, Mummy. I didn't mean to be rude. No, Martha couldn't have possibly tried to be nice to her. What do you want from me?
Take off your clothes. I want to see your shame.
No way!
I'll take that dress off for you, stupid girl. So you are pregnant. Your sister was right. Get out of the water!
You won't do anything. I will do what I want.
You're shameless!
No, it didn't happen that way. Mother didn't die. Do you want to hurt me, Mummy?
Dum! Dung! 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 Dung!
This doesn't seem very valid to me, but anything could be true. What do you want from me?
How dare you talk to me like that? Leave me alone! You're just a poor old woman.
Shh!
Do you want to hurt me, Mummy?
Dum! Dung! 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 Dung!
Yes, this version is credible. I will never know exactly what happened, but I think I have an idea. And after everything, I shot my mother. No, I didn't shoot. What actually happened? It is all in my mind, but I can remember. I know I can. A little arm. A small leg. And another little arm. Another small leg. Oh look, only the head is left. I was under the bridge. But it was just a game. This, however, is not a game. I was just playing. It's just a bad joke. Under the bridge, the church, town, speak, the White Lady. The power is back. Now I can develop the role and hopefully have my questions answered. I will return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I. Oh dear God, so it's true. I killed my sister. I did everything to hide the truth. Then I killed my mother to rid myself of the guilt. But she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me? I don't deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, at least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore. It was not easy to pull that trigger, but I did. Once again, though, I was not dead. They all died in the blink of an eye, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. But for me, it seemed impossible. When I fired, I unintentionally moved the weapon enough that the bullet deviated and hit my eyebrow. I was bleeding and there was a great pain above my eye. The voices grew distant, but nothing more. I fainted and then regained consciousness not long after. I woke up tied to a seat so tightly that I couldn't feel my hands or feet. On the seat next to me was my father. He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane. It was so violent I thought my skull would crack open. All I could taste in my mouth was blood and broken teeth. I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to put it back in place using my tongue and lower lip. I threw up. They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain. But those punches... I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, "All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore." Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment. He didn't even move. Then I took a blow harder than the previous ones, and I lost consciousness again. I woke up again on the ground, untied and completely empty inside. All I could feel was pain. Everyone was dead. I was now alone in the world. I felt a desire to hear their voices one last time on Daddy's recorder in the dark room. Provided the soldiers hadn't destroyed it, that is.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it.
Talk. Tell me everything now. Tell me what you have done.
Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything. I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong. Something was up with you, aside from your usual quirks. I came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up! Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me.
I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again.